Alright. Welcome to After the Aisle Beyond the Vows.
where we have courageous conversations on love and marriage.
And today we're going to be talking about the importance of traveling together and creating new life experiences together.
Okay, so you may notice our scenery is a little bit different. We are coming off of our vacation in Jamaica. We had a group trip this week with our friends, and we just felt inspired to create an episode live from this beautiful location. So today we'll talk about the first question we have to pose to each other is what do you get out of traveling? And were there any aha moments during this trip?
For me, traveling, especially given where we are with children, one that's a teenager, one that's 11, they got their own schedules. We have our own schedules, our own individual needs, the roles that we have within the family. So it's rare that you get the chance to be just free together. So any opportunity uh, to get that feeling just to be free together, where you're not bogged down by bills or everyday society norms, whatever it may be, just creating that wild, free energy together and just have a great time.
Yeah, I would say what I get out of traveling for sure. It's a necessity, so
Hmm.
it's always been there for me. As a child, a way to escape, have fun, and create memories together. So that was embedded in me. So I wanted the same for myself and my children. And with daily work, even though by trade right now I'm a teacher on summer vacation, I have a business, raising children, running around all the things. So it's important for me to reset and recharge and regroup. And new places inspire me. I feel like Jamaica is always that vibe. You can have fun, let loose, get good food, dancing on the beach. So for me, it's definitely part of daily. I would like it to be daily, but part of my rituals in self care and taking care of yourself and recharging. And any aha moments this trip? That's another one. My
The aha
children.
moment for me was sex because it was more wild, it was more open, it was more free. Versus, you got kids knocking on the door. You worried about what you got to do tomorrow. So it's like psychological. I know as I have gotten older, sex becomes more psychological aspect than just the physical. So it's like the mind, mentally, and everything has to be present in order to enjoy the moment. For me, at least.
Yeah, vacation sex is a thing. You're
Yeah.
not thinking about kids or jobs or schedules, or if for us, the kids can hear. That's my thing. I'm not ever going to rush it, but for sure, I have to be quiet, And our 17-year-old and already said she pretended to hear not to hear, so she done already heard. So we
Mhm.
try to minimize that. But at the same time, whatever, healthy sex is how they got here. So yes, vacation sex. You have to have vacation sex couples. It is important. It is different. And there's ways that you can infuse that into your everyday life. We'll get into that. But yeah, so yours was vacation sex. I would
Mhm.
say since this was our first time getting a group
Yeah.
since our wedding. We got married in Dominican Republic. That was 13 years, 12 years ago. And yeah, that was our last big group trip. So aha moment was for me was okay, how to travel in a group, but also have your own couple time. So finding little ways, do a little
Yeah.
dinner together, go for a beach walk, watch the sunrise or sunset together, small things that you can do to make sure you have your time together as a couple and that you're not just everything is so focused on group, group, group. So
Yeah.
that was my goal, and it'll get better and better. So,
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the couple aspect as well. Like
yeah.
just to getting the opportunity to hang out with other couples, married and not married, but just to see the interactions of other couples as well. Sometimes you can pick up things that you may want to do to improve your marriage. I know I do sometimes, and sometimes on the other side of things, where it's like I got to make sure I don't do that. So just interacting with other adults without being bogged down by the same pressures of everyday life as well, where you all just get the vibe and create a good time and good energy and create memories together is always fun to do. So it's like part of the human experience.
Yeah, because if you're stuck doing the same old, your
Yeah,
everyday routine, you're not inspired by anything new. You're not seeking in new perspectives. You're not meeting new people, trying new things. And that's what life's about. We've always had that together shared
yeah,
experience. But I
that
can't
mindset.
imagine, yeah, it matters. I can't imagine for couples who don't share that. Like if you are a thrill seeker and a free spirit, but you're with someone who's rigid and they don't care about new experiences, well, that's not going to work. You're going to constantly bump heads. So it works that we both share that perspective because it is important to create new experiences together, whether you're traveling or not, which brings us to our second talking point of how to keep the fire going, how to keep the connection going when
Yeah,
you're not traveling. Traveling is great, it's awesome, but when if some people aren't in a position to travel together, but that doesn't mean let your marriage die and not have any newness when we're not traveling.
yeah.
Things that we can do together and
Uh,
do together quite often.
we actually sit and talk to each other. This started back being a thing. I would say back when COVID first happened, and we would have these long hours just chilling on the back porch. Where it was 3 hours, 4 hours to go by, and we just found a new sense of enjoyment and peace in it. So now it's like it's become a part of something we like to do. Just sit and talk with each other and get our perspectives on what's going on in the world or how we feeling within the marriage or even as individuals on our own journey.
Yeah.
So having long talks definitely is something that we do because every conversation is going to be new and different. It's a different experience. Sometimes some people don't like or be afraid to have new conversations because the topics or what may come up or come out of the conversation. So they like to stick to the same old conversations versus
That's the thing, people being scared to what.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, to
yeah,
have certain conversations for sure.
yeah, that's the thing. For
Yeah,
sure, for sure. Fear keeps us from delving into the raw and real sometimes. You just gotta say, fuck your fears
yeah,
and do it anyway. And I apply that to a lot of things in life. But yeah, definitely in marriage. Definitely in marriage, I would say. Things that we do to connect at home, yeah.
yeah,
So like a staycation, people, like you don't if you can't travel to Jamaica, Mexico, wherever, have a staycation outside of in your city. So we've done that where you get a hotel for the night and you're on vacation for a day.
yeah.
You don't have to worry about the kids. So look, many little staycations or mini getaways just for a weekend. For $500 or less. Holla at me on the travel agent side. If you need a $500 trip, I got you. I know where you can go. So small things, mini getaways, staycations.
And keeping it real, this is something that I struggle with outside of things that require money.
Yeah,
It's like
most men struggle
what
with
what can
that.
I do to create something new that's not gonna always break the bank? And I struggle in the area. It's something that I'm still trying to figure out. Being honest, but
Google is your best resource these days. Chat GPT.
Google don't fix every damn thing.
Yes, it will give you ideas for the uninspired, which most men typically struggle with. Y'all seem to, y'all brains are
It's gonna
just
pull up the same
slow in
thing.
that
It's gonna
area.
pull up picnic, bring us some flowers. It's gonna pull up the same
No,
thing.
it's not. It depends on what you tell it. If you put a boring prompt in, of course you're going to get a boring answer.
Y'all new women different. Y'all like seafood boils and new experiences.
Yeah,
So
whatever the woman
so
likes, that's
so
that's your woman. Your other women may want something else. I don't know, but men find what your woman want and what she like.
true. That's what I'm
Couples
saying.
explore what you like together, but using that as an excuse is always crazy to me because it's too much information out here to be struggling with something like that.
That's coming from a planner.
I
This is
am a planner
she
by
makes
nature.
planning look easy. Me, I struggle with it. So when it comes trying to pull some shit out of thin air to make fun, I'm struggling.
A picnic can be fun.
See,
A picnic in the backyard can be fun. A walk together about talking. It's about creating experiences in everyday life, and finding the joy and finding the things. You can find some conversation prompts online.
Yeah, I mean, conversation is good.
Cooking class, another thing you can do to stay connected at home. Cooking class is something you can do that together. Painting sips,
Yeah,
activities
yeah, we
together.
did a paint and sip recently.
We did
Yeah,
that. That
that
was
was fun. Yeah, that
fun.
was fun.
Um, what else? Massages. We've gotten massages together. Go on a spa date, get pedicures
Uh,
together.
and when we don't get massages, she had me go buy a massage table.
He's the masseuse, or
So,
I'm the
so
masseuse.
I gotta put
We
on,
take turns. Don't make it
I gotta
seem
put
like
on a masseuse hat.
we take turns. Don't do that. I ask you if you want a massage, and I'll massage you.
You
You
do. I
don't
get.
prefer massages like I do.
No, not as often as
If you
you.
want more, say more.
It's like a part-time job for me.
Well, I guess so then. It costs to be the boss.
You crazy?
You ain't married to no average chick, boy.
Yo, that's crazy. But
I like the
yeah,
finer things. And so, he knows this. It's
it
not
is what it
new.
is.
It's not new.
No, it's not new.
Most women do. We like to be treated special. We like new experiences. We like creativity, new things. I'm okay with sharing ideas, but when I feel like, okay, I'm the only one
Uh,
sharing ideas,
all
that's
I'm
when I got a
saying
problem.
though,
Because, damn, don't you want some excitement the same
but
way I do?
all of us men, what a lot of us be saying is them new ideas and new creativity. At least we'll go 65% of it costs money. That's an aspect that gets negated from what we feel like the
Well,
woman
nothing is
side.
life is in free. So it's
I
something's gonna cost you
agree.
because if it costs,
Hmm.
okay, you ain't saying nothing when you spending 100, 150 when you go out for drinks and food. So it's not everything is gonna cost.
I'm in agreement with you. I'm just
But
saying
there are
what I hear a lot
free.
of men complain about
Well, they better stop complaining and get
is
their
that
money up. That's my suggestion. Get
I,
your money up. If you complaining that your woman wants a date night, use your
that
creativity because
that's true.
there are
That's
date
true.
nights under $50.
That's true.
So it's about creativity. You can have a picnic at the park for $40. Go buy your favorite stuff from the grocery store.
That's true.
So it's
I mean, I have
cut out
it
the
have taken me
excuses
a
on if
long
he
time.
broke. If he broke, he find ways to get his money up
That's true.
and be more creative. That's a whole nother conversation for a different day.
She
But
make it sound easy, don't she, fellas?
finances,
It's easy.
hustle, just
Get your
hustle.
money up,
I mean, you're a
create.
hustler, so you're gonna find a way. So
Yeah,
I'm glad you are, because I
yeah.
wouldn't have married you if you weren't, if you didn't have a way to figure it out. So yeah, get your money up. Simple.
She being real.
Get your money up.
Get your money up.
If you mad
So,
that your woman want to go somewhere, you really mad at yourself because you can't afford to take her and you feeling away. So check
oh
yourself,
shit,
not her.
oh
It
shit,
had to come out. That's real. I hear a lot of women talking too
that
about my
is true.
man not doing this. We're not
Hmm.
creating new experiences. We're not going anywhere. That man mad at himself. So, sir, look at your financial abilities, capabilities, literacies, and figure out what the fuck you need to do so that you're not feeling like a shitty man when it's time to go and create new experiences together and you can't do it. What are you doing with your money? It needs to be smart money. Are you finding ways to make more money? Simple.
Hey, I can't argue with you on that one. When you right, you right.
He needs to check himself.
When you right, you
Don't
right.
get mad at her for wanting to find the things. You knew she
Now,
wanted to find the
now playing
things.
devil's advocate.
Okay.
Sometimes women marry who they marry, knowing the financial situation, and now that they married, they want to get upset. Well, you knew what you was getting into when you married this guy and his financial capabilities.
True.
So don't be expecting Superman out of somebody that don't he ain't got the phone book.
I agree with that.
So we have to make expectations realistic too.
I get that. And if you married, see, that's why it goes down to making sure you marry for the right reasons and the right person. And you got to have these conversations, y'all. What's the real conversations? On how we create new experience together. What does a date night look like for you? What does a date night look like for me? Talk about these things in the beginning. What are your fun
Yeah.
things to do? What do you enjoy doing? What do you? He knew day one. Oh, he got to have something to come with her, cause this chick like to travel. He knew that
Yeah, like to do things.
from the beginning. I was a busybody. I planned things. No, I don't want no little date in this little area. I want to go downtown. No, this ain't enough. I want to go to at the country. So whatever it is, yeah, be honest with your person, have realistic expectations, and make sure that where you started ain't where you end up. We ain't,
Yeah.
you got to climb. We've always wanted the same things and had the same goals. So that helps when it comes to that with money. But yeah, don't get no broke man and expecting, and if he has no ambition, don't expect him to gain any ambition just for marriage. Marriage not gonna change the person or anything.
I think that's the key.
Yeah.
Getting a man with ambition.
Yeah.
You can work with a man with ambition. You may not have it.
Yeah, because you didn't have it when we first met.
No, I didn't.
We struggled.
You got the ambition. You definitely can overcome, those days. Because sometimes starting out originally, our date nights look like when we were younger, getting a change for a Redbox movie.
I remember Redbox, them dollars.
So we'll get 3 or 4 Redbox movies. Get our favorite snacks.
Yep.
Cook whatever we could.
$23.
And that was our date night.
Yep. In the house, talking and laughing at movies.
And we enjoyed ourselves at that time.
Taking walks at the park.
We still enjoy watching TV together, but things change. Wants change, needs change, and so usually they get bigger. So some of the things we want now or wanted then won't suffice now. So me as a man, that's why I have to figure out some things in some areas, all areas, when it's time for an update. The same ice cream may not do it no more, or the same restaurant may not do it no more. It's no longer new to her or new to you. So it's like, just constant looking for ways to make experiences greater and better together.
Oh, it's time for us to
Yeah.
head out.
Yeah, it's time for us to head out.
Unfortunately, we got a plane to catch back to Tennessee. I miss the babies though, and I miss my bed. My bed is actually more comfortable than the Sam hotel bed.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
And we'll be posting next week as well.
Tune in weekly Wednesdays.
Thank you for tuning in. See you later.
Peace out.